having a whole weekend that I really wanted to do something and couldn't because I don't have the energy to do anything.
That is it, man.
Except listen to you guys.
Oh,
well,
boy.
that doesn't take much energy to do that. That is frustrating about the flu because I love to work around the house, and I've been so sick with the flu, you don't have the energy to do those things.
Exactly.
And I'm running out of excuses around the house. Oh, I'm still sick with the flu.
You can't even watch television because your eyes are watering.
Yeah. All right, Jeannie, not bad. Jeannie was sick.
I, of course, in glowing good health.
You are. Yeah, Marilyn.
I've never felt better, actually. I'll have another zinc lozenge now.
Yeah, have one. All right, let's see what we got going here. We've got, let's go to Herb and Encino. Talk Radio 790 KABC. Herb?
Yeah, hi, how you doing?
Good.
I tell you, I've been in bed here for 4 days. My wife just got out of bed. She's not in such great shape. But the key is we have a cruise Monday with my grandchildren.
Oh.
And I don't know what to do,
Where were you going to go?
We're going to Ensenada, It's the 4-day cruise, honey.
Yeah.
And, I'm trying to get better for this Monday cruise. I don't know what to do.
Well, I don't know, man. You don't sound as bad.
I guess you could go with the flu on the cruise, and then soon the whole boat will be sick.
Yeah, get everybody mad at you. You can always try that, Herb. Do it for the grandkids. All right, we want to find out who the sickest bastard is in Los Angeles. The original caller.
So, Crummey and Meryl Marco wish you a happy New Year.
Maybe she was the sickest one.
I don't know. The flu has affected a lot of people. Maybe, has it affected your voice? Do you sound awful? Have you had a horrible holiday because of this? We want to know about this. Who is the sickest person? We'll take your phone
What was the
calls.
low point? Whine for us.
Yeah, I like people when they whine.
Yeah.
All right, 800-222-KABC. 800-222-KABC. Mary in Long Beach, you are on the air.
Yes. I'm pretty sick.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty sick to me.
And I've had this since Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And
What are your symptoms?
my symptoms was cough.
Oh, I like that. That was
low-grade fever.
Yeah, that's what I had to write.
About 100.
Ooh.
And,
You know what that is? You know what those are the symptoms of?
no.
That's the Hong Kong bird flu. You got that. We have to destroy you.
No, I don't think that's
We're coming out to the house right now. We have to put you in a little bag and gas you. We do. That's the end of you, Mary. You've got the bird flu, girlfriend. Yeah, well, I love this. Good to...
A wheezy, phlegmy cough. Always good.
Oh, yes. It's terrible.
Right. All right, well, take it easy.
Mary, nice wheezy. I'll run it right down. Wheezy, phlegmy cough for
Well,
her.
what do you think is... I don't know if we can kill a whole hour with this. I don't know. Here is Chuck in West Hills. Talk Radio 790 KABC. Chuck?
How you doing?
How are you doing?
Happy New Year. Well, I guess I got the flu so bad, got totally dehydrated, and wound up in a hospital yesterday. And
Really?
Oh, that's good. You're invoking the hospital thing. That's good. Nobody else has said that yet.
well,
But you don't sound bad.
I don't now, yeah, but I could hardly speak above a whisper yesterday.
Hmm.
Oh,
Totally drained, and
too bad we didn't do this contest yesterday. You could have been somebody. Now you're just like... You
hey,
could sound...
I'm glad I'm up and around. I mean, I had IVs, I had all kinds of,
Wow.
monitoring devices. I mean, I walked into emergency, and they said,
What did they think you had?
I don't know, 3 nurses stripped me down in my shorts and plugged me in, all I know, and laid there all day.
Well, who hasn't that happened? That's happened to us all.
Thank God for that, But
Stripped you down to your
what
shorts.
it was, I guess, was I got so dehydrated from the fever
Yeah.
that, the whole system just shut down, and I was dried out.
It's funny. I've been taking... Thanks, man. I've been taking my temperature all the way through this, and I never have a fever, but I always feel really hot and
You know, I
crazy.
think maybe Norma is the sickest bastard in L.A.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know whether we can sustain this, because
No.
what I'm hearing is people that don't sound that. Nobody sounds like...
So, Crummey
Nobody
and Meryl
sounds like
Marco
her.
wish you a happy New
No,
Year.
this was funny.
And a healthy New Year.
Yeah, no, she had the
Wonderful New
flu.
Year. And
Those
may
were the days
get
when
over
people
the
really used to have the flu. A
quickly.
couple of days ago.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, whatever, but that is this. We should give... Did we give that woman originally a prize?
Well, maybe we should go ahead and send her. Well, we did. She got
did.
that
She
weird
should
prize
win it
from New
again.
Year's Eve.
We already got the prize?
Yeah.
All right, we'll continue this for another couple of minutes. I think we should stop, because what's happening is people are calling up, and they all sound fine. And that bums me out. I want you to sound sick. If you don't really sound sick, this won't work.
Yeah.
You have to sound bad. You have to sound really bad, or else there's not happening here. So if you sound really bad, now go to the phones.
Mm-hmm.
800-222-KABC. We have 3 minutes to do. All the people that sound good, hang up. The bad people, we want you to call through. If you sound bad, call us.
Right.
Because right now we're talking to people who don't sound so bad.
That's correct, Joe.
That's exactly right. Trying to keep it real simple for everybody.
see.
If you sound
I
really
understand what
bad,
you're saying.
then you call us.
Yeah.
We're looking for the sickest bastard in L.A. We're not looking for somebody that was sick yesterday.
No.
We're doing the contest today.
Yeah.
We've had 3 or 4 people that said we were really sick yesterday.
They said they were sick, but
That
they
ain't gonna
sounded
fly.
fine.
That ain't going to fly.
No.
You got to sound bad now
Right.
as we do it. Not tomorrow. Not yesterday.
And this may be the only opportunity you will ever get in your whole life to be solicited for sounding bad for being on the radio.
All right, here is, well, let's try this one. Here is,
bronchitis. Now,
yeah.
this might be...
Somebody, is this Marlena?
Yes, it
You sound pretty bad.
is. Thank you.
Now, how long have you had this, what is it, bronchitis, right?
Right.
I love the little cough. Everybody's working the cough angle.
Yeah.
I'm really sick.
I got it either Tuesday night or Wednesday, and I finally went to the doctor yesterday.
Right. All right. Yeah, no, that's good. You get another point for that. That's very good. Are you bedridden?
Kinda.
What do you think?
Kinda?
Kind of, yeah. You're lying.
Listen, I can cough better than that. Listen to this.
Meryl.
And I'm in good health.
All right, it's Marlena, right?
Right.
All right, there's that cough every time she speaks. I'm like, yeah, right. All right, she wants that cash prize,
Right.
I can tell. I don't know on this.
I don't know either.
You know when we did the Deadpool last night, somebody called up and got really mad at us. You people are so sick and nasty because you're doing a Deadpool. I think this is sicker than last night. You're trying to talk to
No,
people
here we're
who-
giving sympathy and, in fact, a reward system for people who are suffering. We are helping alleviate suffering. We are elevating suffering to a new form.
To a new form of entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. All right, I see these
Applaud
calls
us
coming
for
in.
that.
Yeah. Charmaine is in Los Angeles. Charmaine,
Yes,
you sound, turn the radio down, first of all,
it's off.
you sick woman.
I am the sickest bastard, not only in Los Angeles, in the whole world.
Everybody's got the cough thing going tonight.
What are your symptoms?
Well, fever,
Right.
coughing,
Coffee.
and a terrible feeling of loneliness.
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I can't let anybody near me. They might catch it. I feel I'm on Penguin Island, floating away all by myself.
Oh, my heavens, but at least...
Well, that puts you into serious contender
Yeah, no.
for a prize.
I'm sure am. I'm sure I should be.
All right, we appreciate your call. That's not bad. I liked your voice was funny.
Yeah.
All right, just a couple moments to go. As a matter of fact, I'm going to call an end to this contest in just a moment or so, and I'm going to leave it up to you to award the prize for the sickest bastard in L.A. All right,
Wow.
here's Angel. I think this is Angel in L.A. Angel, you're on the air. You there? Oh, she chickened out. All right, Meryl, as a matter of fact, we're out of time. So it is up to you, young lady. We'll give away a cash prize to the sickest bastard in L.A. Then we'll move
Well,
on.
maybe
Who
that.
is it?
Maybe
Who is it?
Charmaine.
Charmaine?
What do you think?
Why, because you just happen to remember her?
Well, no, here are other choices. V, who was pretty sick. V was pretty... Remember, V was the first
I
person.
can't remember.
V was the first person who called in and had that kind of quavering voice, although I couldn't tell whether V was faking it.
Now, the last lady was funny. I liked your voice. Who
Yeah.
was it? Well, let's try this one. One more quick one. Here's Sonia, L.A. Sonia!
Hi.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Oh, there's a squeal there. That's pretty good.
I have runs. I have laryngitis. I have a cough. I have everything.
Head cold?
Everything. The runs and...
I was just about to mention that, but I thought I won't be so crass and you did it for me. Thank you. Right. You sound pretty sick.
I'm pathetic.
You.
How long have you been in bed for?
For 4 days.
4 days. Well, the days sounded pretty bad. All right, Meryl, let's just call it. Let's finish it up. Who's the sickest bastard in L.A., according to Meryl Marco?
Well, it would... see, what I liked about Charmaine is, in addition to the fact that she had many symptoms, she was also suffering loneliness. That was an addition that hadn't come up in any...
Congratulations, Charmaine. You win. You're the
You're
big
the
winner.
sickest bastard in L.A.
No, there you go.
We're going to send you some little strange thing we're going to come up
We'll
with.
think of something after the show.
We don't have
Call
any
us
sanction
back.
prizes.
Call
We're
us
inventing
back,
a prize, and
Yeah,
we're
we'll
going to
invent
send
a
it to you.
All right. Charmaine was the last lady that sounded lonely. All right, 9:30. Let's check some news now. Come on, let's check some news. All right, Neil Grant is checking the news. Neil, what do you got?
We've got sheriff's investigators working on the case of a 3-year-old who died after allegedly being struck in the head for wetting his pants in El Monte. In custody and booked for murder, he is the boyfriend of the child's mother. 24-year-old Jose Manuel Torres admitted to striking the child, Miguel Grijalles. He was pronounced dead this afternoon at Greater El Monte Community Hospital. The first rain of the new year created potentially hazardous conditions on Southland streets and highways, and more of the wet stuff was expected to hit the area tonight. It's not clear how much of a factor that rain was in the huge pileup today on the Golden State Freeway near Sylmar, involving about 14 big rigs. At least 3 people were injured in the chain reaction crash, which forced authorities to close the truck lanes at the junction with the Foothill Freeway. A Christmas tree caught fire in an East Los Angeles apartment today. It touched off a blaze that seriously damaged the building and displaced the 8 families living there. A woman suffered first-degree burns on her left foot in the fire. It happened on Hay Street, which was reported to authorities at about 7:20 this morning. The fire officials say Christmas tree lights left on during the night apparently started that fire in the tree. The news is brought to you by Thousand Oaks Auto Mall. For competitive side-by-side comparison shopping, go to Thousand Oaks Auto Mall. Take the Westlake exit off the 101 freeway for the world's largest selection. Let's check traffic now at 9:32. And we have that SIG alert canceled. That KABC traffic alert was up for the Sepulveda Pass, the San Diego Freeway 405 southbound. Earlier there was a fatal accident. Investigators now leaving the scene. In the Mid-City area, we have a major problem. San Bernardino Freeway, the 10, westbound at Normandy. There's an injury accident. It's blocking the fast lane. And in Norwalk, another major problem in Santa Ana, the 5 freeway, southbound at Pioneer Boulevard, you'll find an injury accident blocking several lanes. KABC News Time is 9:32.
Do you know what triggers a tax audit? What kind of income is tax-free? You'll know with the Wall Street Journal Guide to Understanding Your Taxes. 115 pages of valuable information to help keep your taxes in line. Learn about estimated taxes and tax planning for the future. Subscribe now and get 10 weeks of the journal for just $3.90 a week and the tax guide free. Tax time is just around the corner. So call now, 800-248-7400. That's 800-248-7400.
Do you or someone you know have an infant or toddler who is visually impaired? Hi, I'm Dennis Prager for Talk Radio 790 KABC, and I'd like to let you know about the Braille Institute's Child Development Program. Professional help is offered to children who have suffered sight loss. Services are provided free of charge and include home visits, parent support groups, counseling, and more. For more information, please call 213-851-6122. I would also like to make you aware that your blood donation is needed by thousands of Southern Californians every day. Your gift of blood is something that those who receive it will carry around for the rest of their lives. Giving blood only takes about an hour and is so easy to do. Help give the gift of life. If you would like more information or to schedule an appointment to donate, call the American Red Cross at 1-800-GIVE-LIFE. GIVLIFE.
Talk Radio 790 KABC cares about Southern California.
Here's the KABC 5-day forecast. Partly cloudy during the evening with isolated showers and thunderstorms, and then becoming mostly cloudy by morning with a chance of rain during the day and into the evening, otherwise decreasing clouds into Sunday night. Mostly sunny on Monday and Tuesday. Right now it's 56 at the Civic Center, 57 in Santa Ana. It's also 56 at LAX. The next KABC News coming up at 10 o'clock, or when it happens, from the KABC 24-hour newsroom. I'm Neil Grant.
Where Southern California comes to talk.
Talk Radio 790 KABC.
Radio 790 KABC, 25 minutes before 10 o'clock. Joe Crummey and Merrill Marco till 10. Kevin Ross at 10. And then, Merrill, we are back tomorrow. Our last day of a million days in a row. And it's been kind of fun. We've enjoyed being on the air every day. So,
but 15 days in a row is a little trying.
Well, it is a little weird.
But it was our idea. We said yes to it.
I want to get my life back. I really do. Yeah. No, we were into it. People go, oh, how dare they do that to you? We go, no, we wanted this. We wish this on ourselves.
It's called earning a living.
Yeah, that is. Meryl and I are in the middle of discussing a little story we saw in the Los Angeles Daily News today that I can't find, but it's something that that I can relate to. And Meryl says that you have no obsolete pieces of equipment at your house. It's a story about all the high-tech stuff that people buy, like computers, and gizmos around the house that were incredibly expensive and high-tech and cutting-edge just a few years ago and now are basically worthless because there are new things around the house that are cheaper, faster, better, and much more convenient to use, and the stuff that was great maybe 10 years ago or even a couple of years ago is completely worthless. And the article in the Daily News, which I can't find, focuses basically on computers.
In the other room.
Probably is. Focuses basically on computers. And then you and I got into the thing about computers, and I was asking you about your modem. That's the one thing that I could talk about that I know that is obsolete. Every time I turn around, there's a new, faster modem. And when I first got into computers just a couple of years ago, the fast modems were the 1440s. Everybody said you had to have a 1440 modem or else it was worthless, you know? So I got a 1440. A couple months later, I turn around and they're obsolete. Now they're 28.8, and that's what you've got, right?
Yeah.
Those are obsolete now. The new modems are like 56. They're really fast. The higher the number, the faster they go, and they're cheaper than ever before. The modem that I first paid for, the 14.4, I thought was a couple $100. The new ones now that are much, much faster are like 100. And now you're stuck with all this junk around the house and nobody cares about it. I got a friend that bought all this recording equipment. Recording equipment for in-home has really changed a lot over the last, say, 5 or 10 years. You can record better, faster, with more multi-track effects and many, many things at home now with much better digital equipment and much cheaper than you could maybe a few years ago.
Yes.
All right, if you're not into it, I'm not gonna. And what do you want to talk about?
No, go.
If you know, you got. All right, I understand. All right, what do you want to talk about?
I was just doing to you what you do to me.
I know, and if you don't want to talk to me about this, I understand. I just have a bunch of stuff around the house. I have a friend who had hundreds of dollars worth of equipment, and he just threw it out because he can buy new stuff a lot cheaper. And it works better, and he's got hundreds of dollars worth of stuff, maybe thousands of dollars that he paid for a couple of years ago, and he just threw it out. The article in the Daily News today is all about people with computers that got the computers they spent thousands of dollars for just a couple of years ago are now worthless because nobody wants to buy them all because there are new things on the market that are faster and better and cheaper. And there was just an article about all this junk that's around your house now. What do you do with this stuff? That laptop you've got around your house, I bet you in a couple of years it's going to be worthless. How much was that?
I don't remember, a couple thousand.
Wow, really? I bet you know, what about calculators? Remember when calculators came in?
No.
You don't?
No.
Well, in the mid-'70s, calculators came in the mid-'70s. My college roommate had one in about 1976. He had a Texas Instruments calculator that cost him $260. And it was a big thing for him because his family couldn't afford it and he couldn't compete. He was an electrical engineer major, and everybody in his class would have a calculator, but he didn't have one. And it was really hard for him to compete with everybody in the class because they could all do their calculations really quickly on this Texas Instruments $250 calculator. And now it's 20 years later, but I've got one. Your calculators now are like $5.
Yeah.
You know, and this guy spent $250.
Every one I've ever had, I just got free.
Free, that's exactly right. They just give them to you, and they've been almost free kind of things for years. And there's a whole... Do you have any equipment around the house, people, that was like incredibly expensive a few years ago, and it's worthless now? I mean, totally worthless. You know, nobody will give you any money at all for it. Your computer monitor, your computers, calculators, all kinds of stuff, cameras, things that were really, really cutting edge a few years ago, and now they're worthless. That's what the article in the Daily News was about. Do you have anything around the house like that, people? 800-222-KABC? Anybody? 800-222-KABC. That's my offering, Meryl. I can only offer what I can offer here.
Right.
All right. Meryl, who have you seen around Hollywood? What are they doing? No, that's... But I mean, I've got this stuff. I can relate to this stuff, that I've got this modem. I gave my 14.4 modem away to my aunt, who's a nun. Here, take it. It's worthless to me. I'm sure she probably got it and goes, oh, it's only 14.4. She probably threw it out. Who gets this garbage? Nobody wants these old, slow computers. They're worthless now. And just a few years ago, they were these things. I had a friend, the guy with the electronic equipment, he brought it in to sell it at the music store at the Guitar Center, and they said to him, we'll give you nothing for this. He left it there, just said, take it. But I had a mixing board that I bought in 1985 that was so hot that people were trying to steal it from me. I had friends of mine who were trying to break into my apartment, trying to steal it from me, and now it's like it's sitting in my garage. I would like to know their numbers so they can come pick it up. I don't know what to do with it. Worthless stuff. Stuff that was the envy of the neighborhood. Now it's worth nothing. And it's like, I don't know what to do with this stuff. Do I throw it out?
Yeah,
Do I give it away? But it still works. And it
Well,
used,
then use it.
It used to be, no, but I got better stuff that's a
Well,
lot
then
better.
throw it out.
No, I can't. I'm
You're
stuck.
the one who told me, actually, I have a 3/4-inch tape machine that's broken, and you
Right,
told me to
there
throw
you
it
go,
out.
there you go, there you. And you told me you couldn't relate.
Well, I can't.
You can too. Relate. Yes, you can. You've got a video machine in your house that is broken, and it's worth a lot of money, but it's totally obsolete now. 3/4-inch tape for video. They don't even use that anymore.
I can't actually even pick it up to put it in the
It's
garbage.
heavy as hell. I've got one of those things too. Yeah, now it's all beta systems. It's all totally different. Now you're stuck with that. What about people with 8-track tapes? They came in and went out just like that. That goes back 25 years. But remember when that came in? 8-track tapes were like the thing for like 2 years, and now they were totally worthless a couple years later.
I'm a girl. I don't know equipment. Of course, there's many women who do.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Let's see what's going on. Yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one. Here's Bernie in Studio City, Talk Radio 790 KABC.
Hi, guys. Happy
Yeah.
New Year.
Yeah,
Happy New Year to you.
Let me see. Oh, you know, you were catalytic agents to remind me of other stuff I want to get rid of.
That's right.
I've got 3 telephone answering machines that are so obsolete.
That's right.
You can have them all.
Yeah, you know, now that I think of it, I've got an answering machine sitting in a closet that I haven't thrown out either.
Yeah, right.
The tape type.
Yeah, right, because the new
Right.
ones are digital
Digital.
now, and you can get right to what you want.
Sure.
And now if you have to back up the tape, it's like, well, who needs it? So it's just sitting there. No one's going to buy
But
it.
no one would ever repair answering machines for you anyway. You always had to just go buy a new one.
Oh, they would, but it would take you forever. And in the
Yeah.
meantime, you know,
Well, it's
that's
a beta machine.
Yeah, what do you mean, beta tape, Sony?
Yeah, beta tape.
Yeah, all that stuff is totally obsolete now.
That's a boat anchor.
Yep. Yeah, there you go. That's the deal. See, you can relate. I mean, I've got answering machines in the garage that are just sitting around and going.
Why don't you throw them out? You're the one who told me to throw the 3/4
You know why?
machine out.
Because there's tape of my calls on them, and I sort of want to keep the tape.
Well, you
Just
can
something-
take the tape off.
I guess I can, but I'm thinking maybe I won't be able to play back some of those micro cassettes. And I'm
Oh.
thinking,
Well, you
what
can
will I
get-
have in a few years that'll play a micro cassette? Do I have it?
We have little tape recorders that played them. I have those.
You have those? Can you
Yeah,
lend
but-
me one?
Yeah.
You have more technology.
I'll
than
lend you my
What do you
little
want?
micro cassette tape recorders if you'll come over to my house and pick up that 3/4-inch tape machine and put it in the garbage
Put it
for
in
me.
the
I
garbage
can't
for
move
you.
it.
Yeah, I know. It is a boat anchor right now. Anybody, what do you have in the house that's totally obsolete now that used to be hot just a few years ago? You paid a lot of money for it, and it's worthless now. 800-222-KABC. We would like to hear from you. In the meantime, Merrill, what do you got? No, come on, talk to me. Calls are coming in. I'm just kind of curious, what do you have on the side here while we heat up these
You
telephones?
threw that to me so quickly.
Well,
there's-
I don't-
you know, there's a new thing opened up in Las Vegas, the Star Trek one. Remember we were talking about there's going to be...
This time it's for real. I've seen those. That's their phrase.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know that is their phrase. I didn't get that far with it. But it's it's a big Star Trek thing opened up in Las Vegas.
Speaking of technology, yes.
You know, we had the idea that we think the next thing coming in there is going to be Area 50.